Hello and welcome. Today we're taking a look at an H&R Blem M16A1 lower as well as my particular build built around this lower. Starting with the lower itself, we can see exactly what makes this a Blem. I've seen other folks talk about not even being able to see what made their lower Blem, but this one is pretty obvious. Inside the trigger pocket is a fairly large patch of raw aluminum. While this certainly does not affect function, it is noteworthy. Once I had the lower assembled, and then the spot is quite effectively buried under the trigger components, so I'm not really going to complain. We can also take a moment to appreciate those markings, including that lion. Additionally, we can see exactly what makes the A1 lower distinct, specifically the more abrupt angle around the pivot pin in the front, and the lack of reinforcing around the receiver extension tower. Lastly, we can take a look at the build I put together. Obviously the H&R lower, but beyond that we have the components from an H&R M16A1 retro lower parts kit, particularly for the parkerized trigger guard, magazine button, and the safety with the lack of notch. I also utilized original furniture from Numerage, which has 100 times more character, even if it is a little beat up. The upper receiver is a faux Colt receiver with the CH markings made by Dirty Bird. You can tell the difference between these and an original by the thickness of the back of the receiver by the rear sight, with the repros being substantially thicker. I paired that with a barrel assembly and bolt from Brownells, as well as their split washer and an M16A1 flash hider that I picked up at a gun show for a couple of bucks. Top it off with a retro USGI sling and an original Colt magazine plus an H&R gray bag, and we've got the whole package. Hopefully this was somewhat insightful, inspiring, or at least entertaining. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.